Hello viewers, welcome back to Ohio Airgun Shooter. Thank you so much for being here, and if you haven't yet, hit those like and subscribe buttons. I'd really appreciate that. In this video, I'm just going to do some more testing with my WE Tech Bulldog. It's a 6mm gas blowback airsoft pistol, which is basically just a replica of the compact PX4 Storm from Beretta. I have already done unboxing basically and a tabletop review, as well as some testing already with 0.12 gram BBs as well as 0.20 gram BBs, and I also threw in some 0.30 gram BBs, which were all plastic. During that testing, I used both green gas and red gas. Numbers were pretty good velocity wise. It does have a claimed velocity between 265 and 280 feet per second. We achieved that. It shot right there in that range. I actually went well above that with the 0.12 gram BBs. We were in the 300s. With the 0.30 gram BBs, we were right around the upper 220s, 230 range, which is what I was expecting. So it performed pretty well. Accuracy wise, it does have a 2.5-inch barrel. It did pretty good. I mean, I pretty much got everything within the circle, which it was a 3 3/4 inch circle, which is what, about 9.5 centimeters. And that was at a distance of 6 yards. So and my goal was to get everything within the circle, and it did that pretty well. Anyhow, in this video, I'm going to test out some 0.25 gram BBs. These are Game Face Maximum Precision. And I also want to try some of these 0.30 gram aluminum BBs that I have. So I haven't backed off the hop up at all, so hopefully these will shoot and feed just fine. We'll check that out. If they do get hung up, I'll just have to back off the hop up. But yeah, this, if you haven't seen the review, this is a gas blowback air pistol. Again, it's a replica of the Beretta PX4 basically. I do have a Beretta PX4 from Umrex, which is the has the dual-ended rotary magazine, which holds, I believe, what, 8 rounds each. You can shoot pellets or BBs with it. But it's a pretty nice little pistol here. It does have ambidextrous safety, which also acts as a decock, double and single action. Has a very nice trigger. I believe the trigger pull right around in double action was right around 3 pounds, a little bit over. And in single action, it was in the I think 1 pound 11 ounce range. I did get a really low reading of just 14 ounces, so it does have a pretty good trigger. So let me get these. We're also I might try some propane today, as well as red gas. I don't know how much I got left in there. I might just scrap that and just stick to the red gas. Yeah, we'll just do some testing, get some velocity numbers, and see how well these aluminum BBs will shoot in the WE Tech gas blowback Bulldog. Alright, we'll begin the testing with the Game Face 0.25 gram maximum precision BBs using Neutral red gas. I have 12 of them loaded up in the magazine. It's already gassed up, and it's been just sitting, allowing it to warm up to room temperature, which is 70 degrees Fahrenheit, or right around what, 21 degrees Celsius. So let me get my chronograph turned on and we'll begin the shooting. Alright, back with the chronograph already on. Set the feet per second. Got the WE Tech Bulldog 6mm blowback with 0.25 gram maximum precision BBs from Game Face using red gas. I have 12 loaded up. Let's see what kind of velocity numbers we get. Again, it's been warming up since I gassed it up. Indoor temperature is 70 degrees Fahrenheit, or right around 21 degrees Celsius. Again, racket slide. start out in single action. It is a blowback, so every shot basically will be in single action. All right, first shot, red gas, 0.25 gram BBs. Stated velocity again is 265 to 280 feet per second. I believe that is with 0.20 gram BBs. So we were right in that range with those. All right, there we go. First shot. 266. So we're right there. 257.3. 254.0 or Z. I'm trying to get holding the gun a little too high here. Right here. All right. Just want you to see the blowback. 254.3. 252.0. So with the 0.25 gram BBs, just a tad slower, but we're close to that 265. Air. 247.7. 245.2. 244.8. 241.8. 240.2. 239.4. That's 12 shots. Had what, 1 or 2 airs there. This is a sub. It's 1 joule airsoft gun. I think the highest I got was like 0.76 joules. That was with 0.30 gram BBs, I believe. So those numbers were kind of where I expected them, being 0.25 gram BB. Definitely, you know, well below the 0.20 gram BB range, but above the 0.30 gram BB. So I'm going to reload this without gassing it up, shoot another 12, and see what, you know, kind of numbers we can get off a same magazine that hasn't been gassed. All right, I'm back. Got another 12 loaded up. I'm going to start this shot in double action. I haven't regassed it with the red gas, so just kind of want to see how many shots we can get off of one fill. All right, here we go. Highest we had last shooting was the 266, and at 0.25 grams, I think I got like 0.84 joule, so still under the 1 joule, but definitely a little higher. All right, first shot. Let me raise this a little bit higher, so I just want to definitely get the blowback. There we go. All right, here we go. Double action. 0.25 gram BBs, a red gas. Safety off. That would help. All right. No read. 247.5. 246.6. 245.2. 244.7. I've had a couple BBs come back. I am shooting at a cardboard box. Not exactly sure why. There's some tape on it, so maybe it's hitting the tape and kind of bouncing back, but that's why I always wear safety glasses. All right. And in that box, I just have some plastic shopping bags, so it's pretty soft. So these 0.25 gram BBs might be struggling to get through the cardboard. All right. There's the air. 238.6. 238.3. Again, a very nice trigger. I'll try to shoot left-handed. Just see the travel is right here. and then it stops from here to here, and then it breaks really nice. 238.8 short travel, 239.1, 238.3, 235.6, 234.2. So got through a second magazine off of one fill, so that's not bad with 0.25 gram BBs. Still pretty good numbers. Dropping down to right around the 0.30 gram from the last video, but still pretty good numbers. Let me switch to the aluminum BBs. I'll be back. All right, next up for the WE Tech Bulldog, 6mm gas blowback airsoft. Again, does have the decock. I have 12 of the 0.30 gram aluminum BBs loaded up, gassed up with red gas. I haven't backed off the pop up at all, so hopefully these will shoot and feed well. So let's give it a try. All right. Again, 12 rounds, and then I'll load up another 12. That one went through, but I got an error. Yeah, they're jammed. See, I'll have to back off the, I can see them in there, so I'll have to back off the, they just fell out. But yep, I gotta back off the hop up, and we'll be back. Stand by. Yeah, that one fell out, and there's still one in the barrel, so I'll have to get my cleaning rod and push that out. All right, I'm back. Got my rod. All right, see if we can push that out. This is a plastic coated rod here, so it won't scratch the barrel. Designed for air rifles. Yeah, it's in there pretty good. If I can get it out. There it goes. All right, yeah, I'll back off the hop up. Matter of fact, we can do that right now. All right, gun is clear, no magazine. Here you just line it up, pull the lever down, and it pulls out, just kind of like your 1911 styles, and it just slides right off. See, there's actually a BB still in there, see it? So let's take this off. Here, bring this down. A little bonus coverage here, huh? All right, springs out. Get that out of there. And it's wedged in there pretty good. Let me get something to pop that out. So that's just a problem I have with any metal BBs. They tend to get stuck unless I back off the there it is. It's coming, the hop up. I got 0.90 gram steel BBs I want to try, so we'll just have to back this off. I don't know if I can reuse those. I don't think they're bent at all. All right, let's hop up here. Let me get my weight. See which way to go. All right. Just doing it as I go here. All right. Minus. I guess you go this way. Negative. Double check on this. Hop up. So up would be this way, down would be this way. So let me back this off all the way. that's all the way. Let's see if I can push these through. I don't know. I don't think these are going to work. They get stuck in the barrel. Matter of fact, let's take this whole thing out. So, might be a no-go for the aluminum BBs. That one could be deformed. Let me try a new one here. Where'd they go? We might not even go with the aluminum BBs today. It might be ending this video right quick here. Like it won't, yeah, see, it won't even roll down the barrel, so they're probably just too big diameter wise. They're already getting stuck in the barrel. I don't want to do any damage. I mean, they're okay this way. I don't know. Well, I'll back it up. Let me, let's see, we're still all the way off. As far as it goes. So this is up would be this way, so down. So this is all the way off. So, alright, let's put this back together and we'll let me see how many I got left in here. We'll load up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Put 4 more back in. See if I get 12 shots. These little buggers are hard to get a hold of. Hard to get a hold of. 2, 3, 4. All right, back with another 12. All right, put the barrel back in. Okay. Make sure there's no damage to the. Looks okay. Take a peek in there. Looks good. All right. All right, spring. Push the pin back in. Back up. All right, let's try this again. Let me put my light back over my chronograph. All right. Let's try this again. All right, let's see how this works. Nothing. So, yeah, they're still gonna jam up. Let me see. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna use these. Let me just try one more. Let me double check, make sure ain't nothing inside there. All right. So here's another one jammed. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to use these. Alright, let me just try one more time. Alright. Yep, see? Won't work. So, just it's not going to shoot the aluminum BB, so we'll just end this here with the aluminum. We'll try some accuracy testing and plinking with the 0.25 gram BBs. Alright, well, the .30 or 0.30 gram aluminum BB test was a bust. So let's just move on to some accuracy testing with a 0.25 gram plastic BBs. These are the Game Face Maximum Precision. Again, using red gas. I did top off the mags. Again, they've been sitting for a little while, so they're room temperature, which is 70 degrees Fahrenheit, 21 degrees Celsius, somewhere right there. I have 10 loaded up of each. I am sitting at a distance of about 6.5 yards with my arms extended. I'll be closer to 6 yards, shooting at a paper target down there. Each has a circle drawn on it, which is roughly 3 3/4 inches or 9.5 centimeters. I'm going to start with the left target and then move to the right target. Goal here again is to get everything within the drawn circle. My aim will be just below that black dot of each. This Bulldog has some painted on green dot sights. They're not fiber optic. Here, I'll show you. Let's pan back out here. So see them right there. Not the best lineup for them, but they're on there. It definitely helps instead of the black. Oh, I think I would have preferred white on this, being especially a shorter barreled air pistol. I think the white would have been better. So I don't know, maybe I can peel up, pick that off and maybe put white on there, at least on the front. So not a big deal. It was good enough for the last accuracy testing. So which this did pretty well. So we'll see how well it does with the 0.25 gram. We'll just get some accuracy and then we'll see about plinking. Alright, safety off, racking the slide. Again, I'm going to start with the left target and then move to the right. So I do have the spare magazine loaded up with another 10, so we can jump right to that. Alright. Look like about the 4 o'clock position, that one. Shooting low and to the right. I did put the hop up back right there in the middle where it was. All right, everything's kind of grouped there. Looks like everything's within the circle. However, just kind of low and to the right. Let's move to the right target. Tell you what, let me go draw a dot on there, and I'm gonna move my dot up right around the 10 o'clock position. So stand by. All right, black dot drawn. I'm going to aim right there at that and see if the adjustment works. Again, 0.25 gram BBs. This is the spare magazine, so it's still a fresh red gas fill. Looks like a bullseye. Thing does have really good blowback, especially with the red gas. Okay, looks like my adjustment worked. Let's go take a look at those. I pan out. first group, again, everything was kind of over here. It did come up a little bit, and then I adjusted over here. I actually hit one right here. I actually didn't go through the box. Again, I got some duct tape on the back, so these 0.25 gram BBs probably kind of hit that and struggle to get through it. But I mean, my adjustment kind of worked. It did bring it up. Everything's kind of more around the bullseye here. Here's another BB. I don't know if these would be reusable. I mean, being just plastic and hitting at a, sorry about that, being at a softer surface. I mean, I might be able to reuse these, but I mean, I could always try. But yeah, it's not bad. I'll tell you what, let's set up some aluminum cans and maybe a couple other things and try some plinking. And just kind of see if we can hit some things. Stand by. All right, I got two aluminum cans set up. 3 empty 20 gauge shotgun shells. Those will be a challenge. And then below I have a couple of little mini steel targets. 2 rams, a turkey, and a boar. So I'll have to adjust my aim on these. Shoot up and to the right a little bit, and hopefully I can hit these. Sadly, the sights are unadjustable, non-adjustable. I didn't see any spring or a screw on them. However, I was kind of fiddling with it a little bit. Let me pan out here. Actually, I don't have to. And it does wiggle, so I'm wondering if there's a screw underneath that I might be able to adjust. But yeah, I mean, so far there's just, you can't really adjust them, so it's pretty much just eyeballing it. But yeah, we'll see what we can do here with these targets. I loaded the full 20 rounds. These magazines do hold 20 BBs. I did top off the gas. Although not much went in, so still pretty good. Tell you what. We'll start with the aluminum cans. Again, this is under 1 joule. I mean, this testing here was the highest that I got. That was with these 0.25 gram BBs, which, 266 feet per second, and that was 0.84 joules. So is that enough to knock down, or at least, probably not enough to put any holes in the aluminum cans. I'll be surprised if it does. And then, is that enough energy to knock over those rams, or the boar, or the turkey? Probably maybe the turkey and the boar, but I don't know about the rams. Definitely the shotgun shells. That's if I can hit them, because they're pretty narrow. And I am at 6.5 yards, 6 yards with my arms extended. So I'll just kind of pan out here a little bit and see if we can hit anything. Again, I'll have to adjust my aim. All right, first magazine. Again, only a 2.5 inch barrel. So let me just start with the larger cans, and then I'll work my way down to the rams, and then the smaller boar and turkey, and then jump up to the shotgun shells. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to use the entire magazine, probably just on the bottom 6 targets. All right. I'm going to start with the silver can, which is a Pepsi can, and then move to the Long Island iced tea. All right. I'll hit that one. Hit that one. Let's go down to the ram. Hey, knocked it down. Not sure where that is. Not enough to knock that one over. Spun it. Got BBs going everywhere, so I'll have a cleanup to do later. Knock that one down. All right, let me see if I can knock that board out. I'm hitting it, but not knocking it down. Empty. Reload. Let's try the shotgun shells. Cans. Ram. That's it. I'm out. Yeah, some of those are flying back, so I got some vacuuming and sweeping to do later. But that's why I'm in the basement. Actually, I hit more than I thought I would. So that's pretty fun. Still, I got the cans taped, so they're not gonna knock over. I mean, not bad for under a joule. I'm not sure what those rams weigh. We'll get a weight on those real quick towards the end of the video. But I knocked over one. I knocked over the turkey. No problem with the spent 20 gauge shotgun shells. I think I actually put a hole in one of those cans. Let's go take a look. I mean, 6 yards. I mean, that's not bad. Yeah, I mean, there's a couple holes. Let me see. Yeah, there's a couple holes. No exits. Just dents on this one. But there's BBs. I got some sweeping to do. My wife will be like, "Where all these BBs come from?" But that's kind of why I do in the basement. But I knocked these over. I'm surprised I knocked the one ram over. This one, yeah, these are pretty heavy. Yeah, I just wanted to see how much energy. I mean, I spun this guy around, so must have hit him back here. Just gave him a nice little spin, but no problem with the 20 gauge. So yeah, let's go back to the review table and just kind of go over the results for today's video. All right, quick weight on these rams. They are 3.3 ounces. So, this is probably 3.3 ounces. The turkey, 1.3. The boar, 1.6. And these shotgun shells are very light. What, 0.2 ounces. So yeah, these are pretty heavy. But hey, I did knock the one over. I guess the higher you hit it, might be a better chance of knocking it over. But hey, I'm surprised I actually knocked that one over. I mean, the boar, he's a little stout and short, so, but this one, no problem at all. Plus with the shotgun shells. So hey, that was some fun. Well, there was a second round of testing with the WE Tech Bulldog 6mm gas blowback using some red gas and 0.25 gram plastic BBs. These are Game Face Maximum Precision. Pretty good velocity numbers with the red gas. Actually, it was pretty good at 6 yards. Everything was within that circle that I drawn. It did shoot these low and to the right a little bit. I did adjust my aim on the other target, and I brought it up, and it corrected it. Everything was kind of just centered around the center of the bullseye. I mean, not bad grouping for a 6.5-inch barrel blowback. So I'm satisfied with that. I mean, that was good enough accuracy for some plinking, which you saw using shooting some larger aluminum cans, and then the steel rams, and then the smaller turkey and boar, and then of course the 20 gauge shotgun shells, which they're pretty narrow. I mean, that's a challenging target right there. I did hit those. Did take both magazines, but I actually hit the shotgun shells. Took care of those pretty good, and I still had some ammo left. So it's definitely enough for plinking at a short distance. Say 6 yards. It did not like these aluminum. I don't know what the diameter of these are, but they are 6mm. They do shoot in some things that I have, and they just do, just some like this WE Tech Bulldog. It just does not like them. The barrel, just must be slightly smaller diameter wise than some of the other things that I have, and it just does not like these. So I'll have to just stick with the plastic BBs. I mean, I thought about trying these 0.90 gram steel BBs. These are probably a lot larger. I mean, they're definitely heavier. I mean, I did back off the hop up, and that did not help. So, but there's not a whole lot of hop up on this. I mean, it's like you just got like a half turn one way and a half turn the other. Or I wouldn't even say a half. What if it's center? So you got like a quarter turn and then a quarter turn and it stops. You can't just kind of back it all the way off. And maybe if I cut off that little stop that's on there, but I don't want to mess up the gun. So, and I did put the hop up back in the center where it was for the accuracy testing, so it seems to shoot pretty good, just as is. Anything else? Don't know. I mean, I can recommend it. You know, it definitely has a fun factor to it. Just stick to the plastic BBs. Yeah, I mean, it's fun. I can definitely recommend it. Anyhow, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.